couple of weeks ago, I did a video about this guy. This guy who showed up on Tim Pool's show. He's like, what was he? He was some former Toronto city councilor guy. It was one of those things. Clyde, you know that USA is a FM construction. What are you talking about? Rudan Brothers. Roofing is hard, heavy work. I've done it. I know. So this guy, former Toronto city council member, whatever. He shows up on Tim Pool's show, and I did a whole video about it. He was doing the same old doing the same old Doug Ford thing to Tim Pool. Tim Pool wasn't buying it, but I just called him out for all the stuff. But he left a souvenir for Tim, and that ended up on the show, I think permanently. I think it's still there. But it's the Canada is not for sale hat, and you'll recognize that from here. That's Doug Ford with his Canada's not for sale hat. But he obviously put the tape on it and says Canada's for sale. Now, I thought it would be really funny if I got a hat made, and I'll bring it down to Texas and just give it to somebody. I thought it would be hilarious if I got one of those made myself. So I did, but it's not the Canada is for sale hat. I made the Canada is up for grabs hat. And I just thought this is the funniest. That is the funniest way to put it. Now, what's really, really, really funny, it's funnier, and like whatever, it cost me money and I got burned, and we'll see exactly why. But when I had this made on the lids.com website, which interestingly enough, we'll go over this in a second here, but I ordered the snapback any size, fits all hat. And when I received it in the mail, and it's funny because it came in a box labeled, came from Hat World customer care on Dixie Road in Mississauga, Ontario. That's right. So they got a hold of this, and then they they took this hat that I said, I was like, this is great. We'll put this. Robert, thank you so much for the $2.79 super chat. I really appreciate that. Nothing written on there, but thank you. So I put this on the hat, thinking, I'm just gonna get it. What did they do? They sent a child's hat, a fitted child's hat, size 7. A little kid's hat. And I'm guessing what happened was they got the order and they saw this, and they're like, what a childish whatever, blah blah, here, we'll put it on a kid's hat, put it on the machine, send it, right? That's what I'm guessing, because they got butthurt about that, because we all understand how butthurt Ontario's been recently. I mean, just look at how butthurt they are. It's really crazy. This is amazing. So Doug Ford's government to introduce buyback. Oh, okay. Can I get that a little better? Oh, it's off to the side. What are you doing, website? Anyway, Doug Ford's government to introduce Buy Ontario legislation. What does that mean? It means every, remember, like, they didn't like Donald Trump making rules and barriers and tariffs and all this stuff. Well, they wrote legislation against other Canadian provinces that the government of Ontario, when they make purchases on anything, they're only allowed to buy it from other Ontario companies. They're only allowed to buy it within Ontario. They can't buy it from Saskatchewan, Manitoba. They can't get it from New Brunswick, Quebec, nothing. It has to be from Canada. It's got to be free trade. Canada's not for sale. Well, guess Ontario is hypocrites, right? Hypocrites, big time hypocrites. But so that's why I thought this was hilarious, because I thought, what a great hat to compliment Doug Ford's. Now, I thought, like, benefit of the doubt. Maybe I screwed this up. Maybe I totally screwed this up. Maybe this couldn't even, maybe I screwed it up somehow, right? So I went back to the website and I was like, if I screwed this up, how could I screw this up? Because I'm I'm a hat guy. You guys know that. I've always worn the same hats, and it's always the new era hats. That's my jam. That's what I do. And of course, it's right there in the bestsellers. So I'm like, hey, right there, right on the main page, new era, 950 black hat. I click on that, and then it takes you right to the customized portion. And you're like, okay, that's great. Now I thought, is there a way of changing the size of this hat? No, there isn't. It's impossible. Once you get on this screen and you're at this part, and this is the telltale thing. Right on it, it's got the snapback, and the snapbacks are the only ones with the gray underneath. It's just a thing. I don't know. I'm a hat guy, and that's it. So you go to the website and you go through the things. There's no place after that point all the way to checkout, and I've checked it to screw up this order. This is done intentionally, and that is just hilarious. I mean, it's funny, but own it. So I got in contact with them, and I said, recently made a purchase, a custom embroidered snapback new era hat. It arrived in good time, but it was not a snapback hat, but a custom fitted size 7. Is there a way for this to be corrected? And then I gave all the info and all the stuff that they'd need. And Gary got back to me and he said, hello, this is Gary from LIDS Customs. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't receive the hat you intended to purchase. It looks like a fitted hat was selected in size 7 during the ordering process because it's a customized item. We're unable to issue a refund. So I basically said, yeah, well, I'm gonna be going over this on my YouTube channel tonight. I'm gonna be showing people what's going on, and I'm actually gonna talk to LIDS USA about the situation. So, yikes! Let's see what happens with this. But it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be like, I'm laughing at this. Like, own up to it. It's hilarious. Just own up to it. You want to call me a child? Say it's childish. Own up to it. Either way, there's going to be a beautiful kid running around, probably in Texas, with that hat on, and it's going to be hilarious. Because there's going to be a hat, like, somebody's going to have pictures on the internet of this kid with a glowing smile playing on the jungle gym with a hat that says, Canada is up for grabs. That's just the way it's going to go. Unfortunately for LIDS, not owning up to it. Again, I double checked and made sure that there's no way I messed up. It's snapback. It's like, you only go for the snapbacks, of course. If I'm gonna give it away, I'm not gonna order a sized hat, right? That's never the intention. So yeah, that's where that is. Oh boy, how fun indeed. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more clips like that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. The link is right here. If you want to see it live as it happens, make sure you're subscribed to the Clyde Do Something YouTube channel. The link is right there. We'll see you in the next one.